Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, as we all know, Madonna cancelled her January 19 concert in Lisbon. This wasn't a huge shock. It's the 15th cancellation, 15th concert she's cancelled. She's rescheduled 7, so outright cancelled with not even a later date for 8. So it's not looking good. It's the most cancellations she's ever had on a tour, and she does seem to be challenged by and struggling with an injury. And a lot of people are talking about it. It's getting some attention now. I mean, us fans have been talking about it the whole time. But what got other people's attention recently as well was, and this is from, is it Queerty or Qwerty? Queerty. I keep thinking it's Qwerty. It's Queerty. Queerty, yeah, Queerty. I should know, I look at their site all the time. They had an article, Tour Life, something is seriously wrong with Madonna. And Madonna posted on Instagram after her very slight apologies and acknowledgement of cancelling the show. She posted a video of herself walking up the stairs with a cane to an apartment. Now, as we all know, she moved to Lisbon, didn't know anyone, and her friend Victoria invited her around a house, had a bunch of musicians, and that started her whole Madame X journey, for better or worse. And she basically, while she was in Lisbon, wanted to go back, and there was a huge party, and all these people were there, and the musicians, and it looked pretty good. But the most, and she put up like a 3.5-minute video on her Instagram, but the most noticeable part was the first minute or so when she's literally limping upstairs. Now, as someone who lives with a knee injury as well, I got hit by a car a few years ago, and it's the same knee Madonna has a problem with, and if I'm good to it, I'm fine. I can walk all day, I'm fine. But if I forget and do something I shouldn't do, like run, like just a brisk sort of whatever, I will feel it, and I really feel it stairs. Now, I live in an apartment building on the 3rd floor. There's no elevator, so when I piss it off, going up and down those stairs is hell. So I was watching and I was feeling every step that she was taking, and I'm like, I know where you are, I understand, god damn it. I for a while was doubting she had this problem, because I was like, okay, if I was her and I was in the middle of a tour and I had a knee blowout, I would be in bed with physiotherapists coming to visit me, and I wouldn't care how many kids I adopted, I would not be moving. But no, she goes on a big beach vacation with her boyfriend and her kids, and she's running around doing stuff, and then just to really just thumb her nose up at just the world and reality and her body and everything, she goes and does like a video on New Year's Eve dancing and slut dropping and just everything, pole dancing and that on New Year's Eve. Just, and I'm like, okay, either she's faking the knee, or she's just so stubborn or stupid that she's just ignoring the problem, or just refusing to acknowledge it and just being like, see, no, you are injured. So I was asking a friend about this, because I have some friends who've gone to a lot of the shows, and I was saying, does she actually have an injury? Is this real? Because after that video, I'm thinking it's not real. She's doing a gaga, because apparently Gaga cancelled one of her tours. I can't remember which one. I think it was I can't remember. Not the art pop one, but the one before that. And claimed that she had a hip problem and was supposed to have an operation, but has no scar and had no recovery time or anything. It just seemed like a bit of a scam. Now, there's a lot of haters and conspiracy theorists. I haven't researched that one, see if that's true, but seemed like she was pulling a bit of a gaga there. And I asked my friend, is she? And he said, yes. She's limping after they finish shooting the shows. She was wearing sneakers. You know, she's dealing with this. She is in pain. It is visible. If you watch her enough and watch it closely enough, you can see it. And I'm like, okay. she just must be very stupid then. She's not faking it, she's just ignoring it or being stubborn about it. So I'm like, okay. So I accept that. I was thinking, do I do a video? Is that enough? And I'm like, well, no one really cares what I say anyway. I can do a video about anything. No one, they just won't watch it. It's fine. And then she cancelled the show. So I just sort of thought, well, I'll talk about that when I do the video about the show. And I'm not sure I actually really got into the fact that I do actually believe she has a knee injury. And after seeing this video, I do not believe this woman would go find a vintage cane and go hobbling upstairs to try and look bad, you know, and like she's at this party full of all these people and she's like dancing on a cane. And when I first got hit by the car, it was not long before New Year's Eve, and I went to a New Year's Eve party and I was like trying to dance on one leg because I just didn't want to not dance, because, you know, it's like it's New Year's Eve but it's ridiculous and you look ridiculous, but that's all you can do. So I was totally with her. I'm like, okay, I'm buying it now. Okay, but I do think she's mismanaged it. She should have just been in bed with ice packs and physiotherapists visiting her and not moving and just saying, sorry kids, here's a whole bunch of fun, cool people I'm just going to pay to like take care of you for the next couple of months because I have to focus on getting through this tour and maybe not doing another one until I'm well. Now, whether she needs an operation, whether she just needs rest, I'm just really shocked that when she injured herself, I guess this is just her stubbornness. It's just her being Madonna. She should have just postponed the tour. When she injured herself, apparently she injured herself during the training, the preparation for the tour, the rehearsals. But she kept going because I guess, I don't know why. I mean, Cher, someone in my comments mentioned Cher. Yes, Cher in her Dress to Kill tour got some health problem. I think some internal, I don't know what it was. She basically had to have an operation or something, and she cancelled the tour, just stopped it dead, and then went back later and did another tour. She didn't really go back. It was just, I'm sick, I cancelled, blah. I think it was a gallbladder or something like that. You can't really get around. It's not like a muscle strain or something. Now people sort of were pointing out that, well, she cancelled like 23 shows or something. I'm like, yeah, well, that's very different from being injured and limping through and it being, you know, Madame X roulette, you know, oh, is she going to show up tonight? Is she going to be, you know, I really think she should have just, well, honestly, I think she should have just quit with Rebel Heart, stopped at the top and said, I can no longer do the shows at the level I want to, and I don't want to do a lesser show, so I'm just going to stop now. 10th tour, blah, blah, blah. That's what I think she should have done. Now, she chose to do a smaller tour, one that was less expensive, less complicated, that presumably she could manage better. It's been very disorganized, not even trying to be a bitch and throw shade. There's been a lot of little problems, whether this is just because she hasn't done this sort of show before or her management is not that together. There's a lot of people, a lot of fans complaining. Now, one thing I heard from the article was that the announcement that the show has been cancelled on the 19th came out 45 minutes before the show, and I'm like, what was that? 9:45 or something? No, it was like 6:45, because 8:45, 7:45, because the show was technically, they were considering it was starting at 8:30. We all know the shows now start at 10:30. So she did give people a couple of hours notice, but a lot of people still seem to think the show starts at 8:30, and there's probably the same people who are going to sit there for 2 hours and complain that she's late when I'm pretty sure the tickets now say 10:30. I thought that was what the change in the update was. But I don't know, I just wanted to comment. I just wanted to make a video about it. I feel bad for her. It is going to be very hard if, as she gets older, things like this are going to happen, and this is either something that will recover in its own time or something she'll need an operation for or something. But a lot of people get this stuff done. I don't think she's done, but she's going to have to adapt. She's going to have to change what she does, and she's going to have to be more like Cher, who just changes costumes and prances around, because she's just not going to be able to do it. And either you stop because you can't do the show you want to do, or you compromise and you keep going, and eventually you're just, you know, propped up in a chair being wheeled around at 100 and still doing the show. You know, if that's the way she's going to go, that's the way she's going to go. Either the other option, of course, is you just quit at some point where you're like, okay, I can't. Yeah. So I'm done. I just wanted to comment on it. I felt bad for her, and I just really wanted to make it clear to the few haters I have out there who seem to think I am a Madonna hater because I've criticised a lot of the things she's done, because I don't agree with a lot of things she's done. I love her. I feel bad that she's going through this. I don't like seeing her in pain. I feel her pain because I've got the exact same fucking problem, and it is stairs are a bitch. Now, she could have paid someone to carry her up those stairs. Me, on the other hand, I have to walk up mine. But, yeah, I've talked long enough. There's nothing else as far as I know. She should be going on tonight. We'll see what happens. Everyone's like sitting around with bated breath, like, is she going to show? Is she going to be able to do it? That's what this tour has become. It's like a not a train wreck or a death watch, but it's just like people are all waiting to see, oh, is she going to show up? And a lot of people are very nervous. I get a lot of messages from people, oh, should I keep my ticket? Oh, I've got it, and I don't know if she's going to show. And I'm just like, well, good luck. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for listening. Feel free to share, comment. Comments are fun. Subscribe even, maybe, whatever. Thanks, bye.